Yeah. Welcome to another Wellness Wheel Live. Today I have with me Lisa Babineau, and she is with Twice as Nice, which is a consignment store in Stony Plain. So what we do with Wellness Wheel Wednesdays is we just help highlight how other businesses, other professionals can actually help begin to reduce some emotional stresses that people encounter in their life. So as a chiropractor, people come to me and they have some pains or discomforts, and we certainly explore what that issue is. And it certainly can be something physical that has contributed to the presentation of the pain, or some chemicals, for instance, a poor diet or lots of chemical stresses from the environment can certainly make pains feel worse. But emotions. So emotions are really big deals. They can, high emotions with whatever they may be, with finances, with relationships, with job security, they can really create a bunch of high emotions. And they can start to go sideways if we're not processing them, which can make that pain presentation last a little longer or recur. So if this is occurring to you, maybe it's not always of a physical nature, but there is an emotional component to it. So Wellness Wheel is here to kind of help highlight how we can reduce some of those emotional stresses. And with women, we tend to worry about our physical appearance and how we're aging, or a dissatisfaction with our appearance, be it weight or clothing or whatnot. So Lisa, does that sound like something that you help address in your store? Is particularly because, by the way, sorry man, but Twice as Nice is only for ladies. But does that sound familiar? Does that sound like kind of like a typical client that you might encounter?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we are just more than a consignment store. We actually, I specialize in body type structures. So I dress women for a living, and that's probably the most exciting portion of Twice as Nice.
That does sound great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is actually. It's really
wear
good.
Wear this, don't wear this. Yeah.
Well, we get, put in this realm of things in life and stages, and I think a lot about retirement, and I think a lot about weight changes, age changes, divorce situations where women become single, or they become back in a career of being a single mom. Yeah. Dressing for less in the consignment world, but also knowing what looks good based on having someone else's opinion that knows what they're dealing with within their body structures. So it's an emotional thing. And when women come into the store, it's my goal to make sure that they walk out like they are on top of the world, and they can be in front of everybody and know that their stance is great.
Exactly. That's exactly what I want to highlight, is that, you can, even despite maybe carrying extra pounds or transitioning jobs or big transition in life, you can still feel good on the outside and have an image that can portray some confidence, even if you fake it till you make it. Even you might not feel it on the inside, but having people compliment you on what you're wearing is probably a big deal. So there's something else that Twice as Nice does that's, I find, quite unique, is tell me about your Mondays.
So they are appointment-based only. You book an appointment with me, so you can have one-on-one time 100%. They're called Let Me Dress You appointments. They're also available during the week after hours, because I like to exclusively pamper the woman 100%. So my goal is to address the largest organ on your body. That's your skin.
Hey, that's a good sentence.
It is, yeah. But to do it right, and to know, not everybody's in exact shape, like a pear shape or an apple shape. Everybody's in between.
Yeah.
The world's full of different shapes and sizes of women and men, of course. But the minute we can land our body structure with like a shirt, a pair of pants, exactly where the, fit should be, and the cut of, at your hips and waist of the right denim, things like that. It's amazing what it does to a woman's mindset and goal and image.
You can
to
probably
me.
See it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't know how long these appointments are. Are they an hour or
hour and a half-ish?
Yeah. As need be, yeah. You can probably just see the...
Yeah, and it's about versatility. You don't come in and expect to walk out with all 27 items you tried on, for example. We find 10 ways to wear one pair of pants with 10 different shirts and styles and variety throughout the whole year.
Smart. This sounds like a really great service. So how does one get in touch so they can just call Twice as Nice and schedule it with you specifically, or?
Yeah, so we also, bi-weekly, we launch YouTube videos. So Twice as Nice is a YouTube channel.
What's the channel?
It's Twice as Nice. Yeah. It's a capital T and a small a and a capital N, all one word.
Okay.
They are just tips and tidbits and, educational videos on, a wide variety of trends and styles and seasons and things like that. But also add yourself to our Facebook page, Twice as Nice as well, and our Instagram. And as well as you can find our website is twiceasniceconsignment.ca.
Perfect. So that sounds like a really thing. So I'm just thinking, it's like you must know your store so well, like every pair of pants that comes in there, every shirt, and you must just like you must know it so well.
Yeah, well, consignment is like very scary to people because it's about sifting and people walk in.
You need a time. But
well, it's stressful. A lot of women do this because they don't have the patience for it. And, a day-to-day shopping experience too is my environment in my store is meant to be stress-free. That's number one. So there's a team of us. We'll take care of you right away, even if you are in an appointment or not. You walk in, we find out what you're looking for, and we are one-on-one with you. We're instantly on our feet, and we're making sure that your shopping experience is A1.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really super great. It actually really does make me want to go all the way to Stony. I'm not sure I've been to Stony, but this makes a good sense to go over to Stony. So, so when is your store open?
Right now till January, we're open Tuesdays 10 to 3, Wednesdays 11:30 to 5:30, Thursdays 11 to 7, Fridays 10 to 4, and Saturdays 10:30 to 3:30. We just moved into this new location and went storefront. We've grown rapidly, so I've had to move twice in this year and a bit.
Twice as nice.
Yeah. And now I'm storefront, so I wanted to test out the waters of hours and when it's convenient for women to shop. Yeah. So in January, we will have new hours.
So one other thing that Lisa and I were talking about was that those by appointments only was for, and I didn't realize that you do this, but for grad. So I think a lot of moms who have daughters who are graduating this year, that's a big milestone for many, for everybody really, graduating high school and looking good. So this is something that you help them with.
Yeah, so it's more than you get to buy a love a dress for a second time. Parents get to purchase it less, but also too, it's affordability, but it gives you that experience where your mom, your grandma, your auntie, and everyone can sit in a boutique and try on 1,000 dresses and still be a part of the memory of that, rather than buying a secondhand dress off of a site and then just handing your money over and not getting the experience of trying on every style for, the big day.
Right. What would you do how would you assuage some of the worry that people might have with trends? So maybe a dress in 2017 is no longer cool in somebody's eyes. So how do you fix that bridge for a concerned teen girl?
The generation of teen girls actually right now is funny. They're on par. They don't miss the trends. They know the trends. Yeah. What I've noticed, I sold 150 dresses last year, was their mind was set on a version of a dress, a color. And, I was straight up front. We'll put that style and color on you, but it's not the one. And 90% of the time, they walked out with the complete opposite than what they came in for, because you're up against Pinterest. You're up against a lot of, variety of again, women in these dresses that are models and things like that. So, and I believe in spending the time with them and teaching them about their body type, because around that age of 17 to 19 years old, and some, college graduates come in at, 25 to 30 years old as well, that are graduating, from nursing and stuff in school, is I spend the time with them to teach them why it looks good for their body type
yeah.
and, their height and their
Yeah.
torso area and things like that.
Well, that's very interesting. So for all the moms, or maybe even girls who are watching this, that sounds like a great shopping experience. So next week we have, so Lisa, I want to thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, for joining me on Wellness Wheel Live. So if you do want to contact Lisa, all those available platforms, Instagram, Facebook, but Twice as Nice, plus the webpage. So contact her if you're interested in one of those Monday appointments. So next week we have another Wellness Wheel Wednesday, and we have Delane with Lucky Lady Studio. So tune in next week. Okay, take care. Bye.